All right, Shalom. Salakia. You know, I forgot to finish out Isaiah 53. So this will be a quick part two. Dealing with Yahawashi in the Passover. All right, so Salakia. So I started Isaiah 53. All right, this is where I left off before I went into other scriptures. All right, so anyway, it says, He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid, as it were, our faces from him. He was despised and we esteemed him not. And like I said in my first video, that's going into basically him being rejected by a handful of Israelites. All right. But many other Israelites bleed on him. All right, let's keep reading. It says, Surely he had borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted, but he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. We all we like Salakia, all we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned everyone to his own way. The Lord had laid upon him the iniquity of us all. All right. So the Lord, basically he carries all of our sins. So, first and foremost, dealing with the elect. All right. It says he was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shears is dumb. Right. So he opened not his mouth. Right. So when a sheep about to get slaughtered, they take it. And basically that's what Yahawashi did, man. He didn't complain, no, man, don't take me. No, he already knew what time it was. He already knew that this is a major prophecy that has to be fulfilled. The nation of Israel has to be saved, starting with the elect. The elect have to be saved. All right. He was taken from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generation, right? Because what's gonna say it? It says, for he was cut off out of the land of the living in Jerusalem, Israel. For the transgression of my people was he stricken. For the transgression of my people was he stricken. Who's the Lord's people? The Israelites. All right. The so-called Black Latinos, Spanish, Native Americans. Yeah, that's who it was. And our descendants that are scattered around the world and all other nations that look like the other nations. And he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. And we're going to see that. And Lord will, we'll be a part of that. The elect, the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. The kingdom, right? The Lord is being glorified right now on the right hand of the Father. It says, he shall see of the travail of his soul and shall be satisfied. By his knowledge shall my righteous servant justify many, for he shall bear their iniquities. Therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he hath poured out his soul unto death, and he was numbered with the transgressors. How can you be a transgressor? Right? You were given the laws. Who were given the laws? The Hebrew Israelites. And he bare the sin of many and made intercession for the transgressors. He made intercession, right? He's like our lawyer, the mediator. He is our mediator. All right. So with that, I'm give our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.